At the innocence is the obvious uh, what's the next word? Darkness or moral failing of the character. It's designed, seems that way. And in the separation dream, it's designed that um as like that the characters never escape, well, never escape, period, and never escape um what is most feared. The character can never escape what is most feared. And cannot escape all the derivatives of that. Deviousness, selfishness, seduction, hate, blame, panic, despair, disgust, rage, violence, abuse, neglect, tyranny. It's seedy and tragic and incomplete and horrifying and loves to ignore that in itself, unless it's collapsing in a shame spiral of pride and shame, and points and sees it everywhere else and avoids seeing it as itself. And it seems such serious business to weed it out there, or to weed it out in here, or to hide it, or to fix it. And the like uh mind's creation of moral codes as somehow a protection, which is hilarious. It's so funny that some system of thought or belief could rescue a character or a culture or a people or a family or a person or whatever from the energy of no or like conflict or fight or resistance. To see how the same person could do the same behavior on a second date and it could be nothing or endearing or and then in the story in time 20 years later could be infuriating or humiliating or and it's amazing. It's amazing how how hard the fight was here to be that there was that it could be possible to be only a portion of the appearance. Or that there could be a way to be that could possibly not elicit that um, rage or terror or confusion or disgust. Mm. It's just so fucking beautiful how inescapable and impersonal and innocent all at the same time. Inescapably broken and chaotic and unpredictable. The appearance with no actual consequence or danger in that there isn't someone. My sponsee told his sponsor in his other program that I don't believe in free will, which is not true. That was never said, but it is what was heard. And then what was shared, which is hilarious, and then reported back here. And then the conditioning of the character here of like, and it wasn't even at the time. At the time, it was kind of funny and like, that's not accurate. Like, but, um, but then later thoughts of because there's so much history of that momentum here of either like control thoughts or withdrawal thoughts, like I don't want to do that anymore, or I've got to say something or set a boundary or and seeing the sponsee is like wrong. The thoughts are like saying he's wrong. That like they imply that there's a person over there who's doing something to a person over here, and that the person over here needs to is a doer who needs to, should, gets to do something to control being misrepresented, uh, seen in a poor light or something. And even right now, there could be like explaining the distinction between what was said and what was heard and then reported. But it's it's just like the ugliness of the character or the like this character, the Sarah character, like the ugliness, the righteousness and the pride and it doesn't actually belong to anyone, but it is obviously mm, appearing. And it's hilarious that it was ever believed or that it can there can be a feeling of believability. I don't even know how that happens or what that is. Of seriousness and believability and importance and danger and it's amazing and pathetic and hilarious and and I've like this character has had that, that thing of like creating drama of or saying something important or shocking or knowing something or because somebody else said it and now this knows it and it's going to tell somebody else or like test things or I don't even know what all that is, but it's, like has been on the sponsee side also. And there's like hating it, but there's no one hating and there's nothing being hated. It's just all like this movement or this cocktail that can arise together. Sometimes this is the combination that can arise. But it's not going anywhere. It has no meaning. Uh, it's not a problem. I can't even say it's painful. There's just not someone else over there doing something to someone over here. And um, there's not like a truth or a lie in a way. I don't even know what that means. That was just said. I don't even know. Like in words, there's the appearance of subjectivity, but there's no subject. It's like just like a different kind of meal. And when you eat it, it's like it's nothing and it's something at the same time. Like it moves through the body. Facets seem to get like absorbed and facets seem to get expelled in different pacing. So there'll be a certain amount of what's eaten that is just goes straight through. Then there'll be other facets that go through slower. And then there are other facets that might stay there for a very long time. I don't know. Maybe till the body dies and then decays. But it's like that. It's this taste of the conditioning of the character like moves through. And some of these movements are like they can have a feel of like ancientness. Um, some are so light and short and yeah, like a heavy meal or a thick meal or a spicy meal. Indigestion. It's, it's like that. It's not actually like locatable or separatable, but can appear to be movement and and then we call it like bad people or being bad or being something. We call it something like a hoagie. I'm eating a hoagie. It's not a hoagie. That's a word. What is a hoagie? What is bad? There's no authority internally or externally. And that's even not a thing actually. Internal, external. Battery's running low. Guess I'll wrap up. I have no idea what was just said. How are you, Pampers? What do you think? Where are you going? You hear the neighbors?